Welcome back to Killer is Dead, and now we're going to Japan for episode 7. The tiger that faded into darkness. Cue your anthem Xehanort quotes here. Alright, let's see the intro.
And now we're in Muramasa, the Demon Blade?
Well, it's more akin to Kill Bill, this one.
Sorry, is my video repeated?
Ow.
No, I'll go to 1 minute 4. And
yeah, apparently this guy has a tiger spirit that guards him or something. Because why not?
yeah. Minute 4, guys.
No,
Ow.
not there yet.
Okay.
Where are dweebs?
1 minute 4.
And 3, 2, 1, click.
I forgot who this guy is voiced from.
The audio sounds out of sync with the video real bad.
Try reloading the video.
Yeah, because it happened to me a couple of times with Ace Attorney. Believe me, dude.
Yeah. Okay, 2 minutes 4.
Dear Brian.
Yeah, we sent Brian. If you don't remember, is the cyborg black dude, but he's the leader of our organization, should we say?
Yeah.
Yeah. The game literally tells us that because this necklace says Brian.
Shut up already.
God.
You're 2 minutes 4.
No, not yet, Dwebs.
Already gone.
Come on, dude.
And 3, 2, 1, click.
Even
Well,
on YouTube now you can't watch videos properly?
Well, at least I don't have to hear that annoying girl's voice for the rest of this bit.
All right, the target we're going to base is called Hamada Yama, and he's voiced by Travis Willingham. That's why he sounded so familiar.
It's the scum you've been killing this whole time.
But yeah, Brian's also explaining the books we're killing this whole time were basically made by black matter. I think you already explained. Basically, we're a concentration of dark matter that manifested into the world, and each time we kill them, part of it gets released and goes to the moon, as we saw by the end of episode 6, I think.
Think Kingdom Hearts 2, but the moon is the actual... Oh my god, it is like Kingdom Hearts 2, because the moon in the world that never was.
As a container. Yeah. But however, this time it will not bring, happiness and stuff like that. Dark matter is serious business.
That's the job.
Oh, fuck off.
His execution will be swift.
And hopefully painless.
Well, it's Japan, so no.
Perform
Leave it to Japan to make even quick death painful. Well, then again, all death can be painful.
Depending on the selected button.
Yeah, it's the execution kill I showed you in the other parts.
Okay.
Alright. Fucking load already. Hey guys, I don't know, but I think Sura is trying to tell us what this is said in Japan.
Nah. You're crazy.
Well then, the drill's the same.
Ah.
Would you please?
Hold on, now we're getting a bit of a backstory about her.
Please tell me
Are these
she dies.
characters supposed to be? Is that character supposed to be annoying?
Yeah.
Yes, we told you
So
multiple times.
The problem is, it's just because she's intentional doesn't make her less annoying.
Pretty good at making soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Mondo saved her in the prologue we saw, and she keeps her because she's good at cooking.
That makes
And that's it.
Just it.
Wow, what an amazing backstory.
the job.
Calm down.
Okay,
composer.
you're going a bit out of tune with that.
Oh, credits.
Anytime now.
We're gonna start.
There we go. And
now we're going to reference, I think, the DLC episode. That's why I decided to do it before this one. And we're being watched.
Welcome to Final Fantasy 13.
Don't worry, it's only
Yeah, there's still
probably
more
still-
freedom.
It seems somebody's watching us.
No. And yeah, sports are sake barrels. Alright, let's destroy the tanuki. Whee! Ninja wires, because why not?
Yeah.
These enemies, they're like ninja.
No.
They're highly stealthy, extremely.
I think they are ninja.
Yeah, so highly steadily they decide to wear this chroming and shiny armor.
Aren't ninjas supposed to be discreet?
Believe me, dweebs, a lot of people in the video game industry ask that because 90% of video game ninjas are far from being stealthy.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do the score. Dweebs, you read it.
Welcome, Dragon. Let's see if you're as good as before. I've hidden 5 scrolls carried by ninja throughout the premises. Bring them all to me.
Welcome to the fetch quest.
All right.
Yeah, but thankfully I think I skipped a lot of good chunk by fast forwarding because it's not worth it.
You examine the area, and when your arm does vibrate, proceed with
That joke can be taken so many ways, honey.
Yeah, thank goodness it's his arm and not his, yeah.
Alright,
Remember,
I
Prince's
think I'll
arm
show
has
just
multiple
getting-
purposes.
Yeah, I think I'll show just getting the first one and then I'll start speeding up because it's basically running around in this large area and searching for all these Asian ninjas and stuff like that.
That's definitely one of the lower points of this game. It's the fetch questing. Now, that's not to say that fetch questing and even, a hack 'em up slash or beat 'em up can't be done well, but this game is unfortunately
Also, another new
incredibly
enemy type,
repetitive.
samurai. Because, ninja come samurais.
Attack!
now it's samurai. They say that samurai are masters in swordsmanship.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Tougher than your previous adversaries.
But yeah,
Unless you're maxed out.
she's right though. They can block most of your attacks, so you need to run around them and go.
they're
Samurai,
kinda
As
like
you can
the-
see, your arms glow when you're close to one of the ninjas.
samurai are our dangerous adversaries. Oh.
However, since it's a block attack, you can easily, destroy it with your triangle button. There you go, by just punching them in the face.
Hey Tio, I just realised something.
What?
Seeing as how you can record games on PS3 now,
Yeah.
do you want
At
to?
least
Do you,
for the moment.
do you still want? Do you want to do Deus Ex Human Revolution while I still do Mankind?
I'm not sure. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Did you recently get a PS3 or something?
No, Tio
Oh.
can now record PS3 games.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you got an
so-
Elgato. Like,
Wait, I thought you already had an Elgato. I mean,
Yeah, I already had since February. I also recorded after this game. I also recorded Outlaws Rad, Spider-Man Shattered Dimension, at least for our Sausage Fest commentaries.
Speaking of, I need to think of more ideas for stuff I can contribute for Sausage Fest.
Well, you still have to record Mad Max,
And you still also have to record Mystic Quest as well.
and you also have to, you should get around to recording King's Quest 2. King's Quest, the reboot, I mean.
I'm waiting until you do King's Quest 8.
Then again, Pedro is right. It's been a while since.
Yep, that's right, Pedro. Before we dwibs this that, you have to do the next King's Quest game.
Then again, not all episodes of the reboot have been released, so.
That too, yeah.
Well,
so
but by
the
the time-
reboot isn't even complete yet.
By the time Pedro gets round to recording King's Quest 8, they'll all be out.
Don't know about that. Basically,
And
Pedro,
here we
same
go.
thing.
For those who don't want to know, I used Ride the Tiger from Virtua Fighter.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Basically, Pedro, it's kind of a similar case between you and Dwibs. Before we get to King's Quest, you've got to do King's Quest 8. And before Dwibs gets to any Final Fantasy games, he's got to fulfill Mystic Quest, which technically is a Final Fantasy game.
Glorious.
Woo.
You see, that's the problem. The area is huge. You have a lot of freak tracking to do, and you know, also have to fight also these waves of enemies. I mean, it's fine, but it's also time-consuming.
It's like, well, if you want to make a fetch quest, at least, you know, spruce things up each time you get something, unless they're incredibly easy or close.
My video crashed.
Man, Andres, what's wrong with you and YouTube today?
Are you using Chrome still?
Yes. What time are you guys at?
10, 42, 43, 44.
I will go to 11 minutes and 1.
Alright. We're almost there anyway.
Okay.
And we're almost finished anyway, I think.
Yep.
Fucking.
Okay, Dwibs,
Scrolls
get ready,
pieces of shit.
and click.
Right. Alright.
Mind you, I suppose I could still record the first King's Quest of reboot episode, but not upload it until
It looks like you can proceed.
Okay, I could upload it, but not. We won't actually start doing commentary over it until page is
Exactly.
so state. Speaking of, weren't we still splitting episodes between us?
We'll talk about that later when we actually get to that game and when all the episodes are out.
Again, I'm definitely doing episode 1 and the epilogue.
Alright.
The others will
So now we're heading to the boss, hopefully.
About your target, Hamadayama, he's technically not a wireless.
Then what is he?
He was originally human, but was transformed into one. And when the dark matter from the moon corrupted his soul,
Wow, this really is a lot like Kingdom Hearts.
so he's not too different from the vampire you
Yep.
defeated a little while ago.
Reference to the DLC episode.
Soul. I have to behead him?
Hesitate for 1 second, and you'll be the dead one.
Hey,
Yeah, and then Killer will be dead.
Yes.
boss's show then. Can hardly be the star, can I?
Heh.
Off I go. How long does this keep going?
Joke's on you, it's all an illusion. Aim for the head when using the bullet shot. Headshots can kill with only one hit.
Alright, here we go.
Skip ding.
I've come here for your head.
At least you could say hello.
Hi, I'm here for your head. They're happy.
Oh, Sway, Sway, sorry, Suda. Oh, Suda, you and your... What do you have against subtlety, Suda?
You're not scared.
Those eyes.
All my fear on the moon.
Well, we'd hate for you to have to rejoin it.
Does the game over screen of this game say Killer is dead?
I don't know because I haven't experienced a pure game over. Alright, first we're gonna fight only him. Yes, his tattoo is so...
It's the eye of a tiger, it's the thrill of the fight.
And that's his spirit animal tiger we saw in the intro.
Yeah.
Bengal tiger, eh?
Wait, spirit animals, powers, Power Rangers if they were evil.
I shall see whether or not you are worthy.
But I'm not worthy, I'm Killer. You're in the wrong franchise.
Alright,
Worthy.
first we have to chase him. However, he's got a tiger, so we need a vehicle.
But what vehicle can we get?
Of course.
It's time to race the tiger.
We.
Well, you have a machine. Of course you're going to beat the tiger.
Yeah.
So here it works really simply. You have 3 laps to deplete total to deplete his health bar. If you don't, it's game over.
You know what's kind of a shame is that the protagonist didn't get a dragon to ride, since dragons in Japanese lore are the mortal enemies of tigers and vice versa.
Yeah.
I guess it's more even based on general Asian or Chinese folklore. However, as you can see, it's really easy to get near him and deplete his health bar.
Huh, so it's the stark opposite of the motorcycle sequence in Final Fantasy VII.
I think it's a throwback to one of the bosses of No More Heroes, but I'm not sure.
All right.
You know, I realized that blood splatter at some points looks a bit similar to the Naughty Dog logo.
A bit. Yeah.
However, that was just phase 1.
I see now why he chose to send you.
Because you have a big juke as a motorcycle.
Probably, yeah.
Sword fights on motorcycles.
So it's starting to remind me of that short from the Animatrix with the samurai shit. But what was it? Forgot. I think it was Matriculated.
The first final fight of the Osiris.
No. Remember, there was one Animatrix short that also had 2 samurai fighting in a scenario that was...
was that one that was voiced by Yuna?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
You
Alright, now we're gonna fight him
the scent of blood. Trust me.
more properly.
Chicks. Then you're not an executioner by choice. I woke up one morning and my arm was replaced with
Yeah, about that, I think it's explained only in an interview that Suda51 made. That's right. An important plot point is not it's explained not even in a novel, just in an interview with one of the developers.
Why am I not surprised when it involves Suda51?
But again, I guess the lore is not important.
I guess.
Okay, this boss is, well,
Bullshit.
they just say that no. On the contrary,
Long?
that's yeah, even so, but because you have to timing precise your skill and what to do, because he pretty much responds to every one of your attack with some kind of move, and you have to predict stuff because it's
Alright.
gonna do
considering-
and counter it well because our ow.
Considering the gore in this game, I'm surprised you have the option to chop his balls off or something.
Well, we're not going for that kind of vibe, Dwibs.
Remember, the dismembering things are for the mooks and only for the execution kills.
Now, if this were a Persona game, maybe I could see there being an option for that.
Actually, if you want to leave a game, not necessarily with gore, but where you can dismember your victims at pleasure. Look no further than binary domain. Like your enemies are pretty much only robots, but you can pretty much kill them in every way you want. You can headshot them, removing their arms.
Aye.
Their legs, stuff like that. You record that. It was an interesting change of pace made by the Yakuza team of Sega. Too bad the marketing was shit. But it's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
Okay, he has, as I mentioned, the boss has a lot of attack. It almost feels like a Dark Souls boss because he has a lot of attacks, he counters almost your every move, you have to be wary, he removes a lot of health even in easier difficulties. So you have to be on your toes.
Yeah.
And remember, I just activated I'm lucky because I have unlocked the healing abilities, which costs. Normally, a normal playthrough will not have the ability unlocked at this point. So if you're careless, you're gonna die a lot. And again, the continue screen is basically the girl. I forgot her name. The annoying girl. jumping on you and screaming, Mondo, Mondo, CPR you. So it's not even a pleasant thing to see. Ow.
Uh-oh.
Almost there. Don't worry, boy. I don't die here. As I mentioned, I completed this playthrough without dying once. I'm surprised because my first run of this game was the shittiest way you can imagine. And I guess it's part of a charm. Ow. And again, yes. I also tend to have this problem. It's gonna show, I think, in a couple of other playthroughs, but ever since I think 2013, my PS3 controller always tends to jam sometimes, and the console doesn't recognize him, so I have to wait a couple of seconds to recalibrate it, and it does sometimes pauses the game, but it's not a big deal. Oh. Come on, just fucking die already. Also, the battle theme is nothing spectacular.
Yeah.
If I have to say, one of the things that are not exactly the best of this game is the soundtrack.
Yeah, it kind of reminds. I don't know if I said this before in this game.
Yeah, the only good memorable soundtrack. Yeah.
It's like it gives me like the soundtrack gives me a DMC vibe.
All right, here we go.
Also, it's funny. Tio likes this game aside from its soundtrack, and I like DMC aside from its soundtrack.
However, now we're gonna fight phase 2, where he brings up the tiger spirit. Now he doesn't have any more the katana, but he has the spirit. Fortunately, a lot of his attacks are can be dodged, and you can use the time attack spam move. So that makes the fight much more easier. Anyway, what I was saying is the only really good pieces of the soundtrack is the final boss theme, but we'll get to that when we'll get to that.
Okay.
And even then, it's just more an homage than everything. Here we go. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Yeah, as you can see, he pretty much drops, in this second phase, he pretty much drops all the technicality, just goes full beastly on you, however, he makes him more vulnerable. Ow. Here we go. Be gone. And loading screen.
Don't you just hate it when that happens?
I blame Deep Silver for this. Whee.
Shouldn't we blame the developers more?
I don't know. The fault may be also with the publisher saying, make this game like in 7 months or something.
And again, Deep Silver are the same lot that published Right to Hell.
Yeah. And they thought they could make a franchise out of it. So yeah, now that he's been defeated, he's gonna
walk off.
No, Glibs, this is Japan. You know how we do things here.
Since you don't know Glibs even more, you should, because we saw in great detail how you do in the spirit. Yeah, he's basically gonna stab himself, and Mondo is gonna chop his head off.
While he commits seppuku.
Anytime. Mondo, come on. Where's the bottom prompt? Oh, of course, we have to be all artistic and shit. Okay.
Aha! So they...
Of course.
Nice that they do eventually mention the whole dragon tiger thing.
Oh, well, we'll see. At the end of this episode, we'll see. Here we go. Whee!
There can be only one, but it will not be you.
I have branded in my memory the death of a true man.
And of course, the Dark Matter is released.
Oh, so I was right. He really is an evil Outlander.
And it goes to the moon again.
Off
However,
it
Mondo's
goes back
arm
to
goes
Zeist.
frenzy again.
Off it goes back to Zeist.
You know, in most cases, when someone hears their arm tingling or feels it, usually that leads to a heart attack. But here, it's a little bit more serious.
All right, now we're gonna see the truth behind this segment. As you can imagine, the commissioner was Brian himself. But why he decided to go for this guy that we knew absolutely nothing about up until now?
Is this like the briefcase in Pulp Fiction?
No, the box contains his head, the head of the guy we just killed, Hamada Yama. And now we're gonna see exactly why. Turns out we were playing Punch-Out back in the days.
Yeah.
And of course Brian was the dragon.
Uh-huh.
And yes, this also means we're not gonna get paid this time around.
Well, at this point, when do we ever get paid?
I think
We
there will be
we
at
got
least
paid
one...
by
No,
some
I
animal,
think there will be at least one case when we get actually paid. However, it's pretty much a running gag at this point. Well, Mondo is still getting paid, though.
So we're not getting paid, and yet we are getting paid.
Interesting.
Alright. Let's see how much they give us.
Sorry.
And it's 4,000...
$472,896.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
The power stab lets you get closer to the enemy you are attacking with the sword.
It's a discounted stinger from the right.
Ding!
Ha.
Alright. Next mission will be another dream episode. Stay tuned for that.
Goody.
Yeah.
See you then.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
See ya.
So, yeah.